Hi! So this video is about how to make meaningful professional relationships using the power of LinkedIn. This video is not about how to set yourself up initially on LinkedIn. So if you don't already know, LinkedIn is the largest online professional network and it has over 500 million professionals on it. And it's a great tool that can help you from finding a job to connecting with professionals, as well as learning a new skill that can help you with your career. So let's say you've already signed up for a LinkedIn account. Now what? So imagine this, you're a student and you hear about this networking event. You get an email invite and it says, "We can't wait to see you next week. The address of the event is 329 Canary Wharf. Our senior consultants John Smith and Jane Oliver will be attending." So the first thing you could do is go on LinkedIn and have a look at the profiles of the names of these people that they've given you. And it's a great way to have a better understanding of who these people really are. So the day of the event comes, and upon turning up at the event, you realise there's so many people in this room. And it suddenly dawns on you that you actually have to speak to these people. Now that the senior consultants have finished their speech, you have to go and network.
Hey, hi, I'm Jane. Lovely to meet you. Great to meet. What brings you to this event? I'm just figuring out if consulting is for me. Oh yeah, I remember doing the same. What project have you been working on? I just finished a project with the London Underground. Is that the one with John? I'm surprised you heard about it. I read it on his LinkedIn profile. Nice. I was on his strategy team. That's really cool. I'd love to stay in touch. Do you have a business card? Sure, of course.
Now what? You didn't get anything out of this? So the common misconception is that people feel like they have to make a connection with this person somehow. And they also feel like that they need to get something out of it, and they will literally go to great lengths, including manufacturing endless small talk, just to connect with this person somehow. Now, the reality is this. Jane probably met 30 eager students at this event, but she probably only remembers 3 of them. And those 3 people are people she had a genuine connection with. It could be liking the same football team, or maybe you both like the same cafe. So the next day you wake up and you remember you've collected all these business cards from people that you met from the night before. And you add them on LinkedIn. And upon adding Jane, you send her a message.
Hey Jane. Really lovely to meet you yesterday. Let's stay connected. Hey Jason. Thanks for the LinkedIn ad. By the way, if you ever feel like you have any questions, feel free to ping me a message.
Wow, she offered to help. And that's because you formed a genuine connection. She understood what you were going through, and you were genuinely interested in what she does for her job. Let's imagine the alternative. Let's say you're one of the students that Jane actually didn't remember from the event. And upon adding her on LinkedIn, you see she wrote an article, and it says, "Why having a mentor is awesome." And you think to yourself, hey, I've never had a mentor. I wonder what that's like.
Hey Jane, I would love to know more about your experience with your mentor. Sure, let's organise a call and we can discuss it.
What's important to remember is that you have no idea what someone can offer you, and vice versa. In this case, her post was not about her job at all. It was about having a great mentor. Now, these are all very positive responses, and you have to remember the person that you want to speak to probably has a dozen of other students who want to speak to them as well. So don't be disheartened if you're left unseen a few times. So let's pretend this time that Jane is actually a student. Now you both know that you don't have business cards and you want to stay connected, and you're thinking, maybe we should add each other on Facebook or WhatsApp. But it just seems a bit too personal. So you both grab your phone and you say, hey, why don't we add each other on LinkedIn? And upon adding each other on LinkedIn, you realise you both know Matt.
Hey, how do you know Matt?
And then she says,
we worked on a project together.
And you go,
oh really? He was on my course. We should all go get coffee.
There's a concept called the 6 degrees of separation. And the idea is that you are connected to any other person in the world, by 6 social connections or less. People are becoming closer and closer, and LinkedIn is the mega tool that can help you do that. The LinkedIn feed is full of articles, videos, posts that can help you better understand your own network and better understand how to drive conversations and make you more aware of opportunities that are lurking. There's definitely a fine line on LinkedIn between what is fake and show-offy, and you definitely don't want to come across as that. You want to put out what your skills are and who you are as a professional. So what can you take away from this? Well, the key is that you have to put in the initiative to reach out to professionals. And LinkedIn is a great tool that can help you do that. It might be very uncomfortable the first few times you do it, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you will be. Just remember that professionals are only human and they want to form a genuine connection with the people that they speak to as well. So don't feel disheartened if a few times people don't respond or they're not necessarily as they were in person. The few times that it does work out, they are truly worth it. I hope this video helped. Let me know if there are other questions that you have about how to network and leverage your LinkedIn profile. And see you guys next time.